yeah, it pushes you to grow and it challenges me. And I love the challenge of accomplishing something that is an unknown and then like doing it.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within calling this heavy load.
I enjoy coming out here to something like this or doing something like I'm doing off-roading or camping with very minimal necessities.
Keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision.
Near Death Valley in the beautiful Trona Pinnacles area. It's someplace I've never been, and it was on my to-do list of places to see. I really wanted to photograph the night sky. Last night was like a complete bomb in terms of me photographing the night sky. I need to educate myself on how to do that and get a little bit better. Plus it was super windy, and also there was a bit of a cloud cover, so there weren't great stars.
Breathe out, hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors.
People might think it's crazy what I do. So for me to get away by myself, it seems kind of selfish, or it seems kind of odd. And I am thankful and really blessed that I have someone in my life who supports me when I feel the need to do this and encourages this with me. Another crazy thing that is that, I have a beautiful fifth wheel and I have a beautiful 4x4 truck, and I'm typically camping and RVing all over the country in that. I recently ended up buying a Subaru, and his name is Hunter, by the way, a Subaru Crosstrek. It's a 2014, and I will do a review on that car when it's clean, because right now it's filthy from off-roading here in the Pinnacles. I fell in love with this car, and I did not know that owning a Subaru was almost like a cult following. If you are a Subi owner, then you may do lots of things like off-roading and overlanding and car camping. I actually decided to try car camping. And the reason for this is because with my RV, it's 37 feet, and I'm not able to go many places that I want to that are remote. So while I do enjoy it, it's perfect for me and the family to get away. It's like a home away from home on wheels. I wouldn't give that up for anything. I love being out and about, enjoying nature, and then having a nice, comfortable place to come spend the night in. However, I grew up backpacking. I grew up sleeping under the stars on the ground. I grew up tenting and camping in a tent and hiking, and so I've kind of missed that. There's a simplicity about it and a different feel to it that I don't get when I'm in my RV, and I've missed it, frankly. There is something about camping in nature in a way that is simplistic without the finer things of life that kind of grounds me and kind of brings me back to my roots, brings me back to my childhood in a way. Literally, when you are just alone with very few items of necessity in nature, I think you really grasp the significance of being on this earth and being alive. And I think you really can have a conversation with God about what's going on with your life. And, it's different. So the question of why I do this, people might think I'm kind of crazy or that I just do it too much or whatever. And I've been thinking about that this last couple of days that I've been out here. Is why do I feel the need to do this? Like, it's almost like a drive that I have. And yes, it's fun to see a new place. It's fun to experience something new and exciting. There's a bigger reason that I think I have realized on this trip why I have a need to do this. But before I get to that, some of the things that I've discovered when you do something by yourself like this is it pushes you to like go beyond yourself and to tackle the unknown in a way that causes you to mature, I think.
Moments pass, make this one count.
Yeah, and last night was so windy. I thought it was going to blow my car over. Like, literally, it was so windy. I haven't been in wind like that in a long time. And I'm like, is this a storm or is this normal? So tonight we'll see if it's normal in the evening. I hope not, because last night was just almost unbearable. I could hardly sleep. And then, my stuff blew all over the place. I had to get up at 1 in the morning. It was like a fiasco to try to get it all in the car. But that was something that I didn't predict and that I had to tackle, and that I had to figure out what to do. And so in the morning, I was up kind of on the hill, and I thought maybe that's why it was windy. So I just like threw everything in the car at like 6:30 in the morning, right after sunrise. Just started driving through this deep sand to try to find some protection from the wind. And like the sand was blowing like a sandstorm across my car, and I'm in this deep sand, and I haven't ever taken the Subaru off road, so I didn't know what it's capable of or not capable of. And I'm spinning the tires, and I'm like thinking to myself, man, if I just stop and get stuck in the sand, what am I going to do? So that's just like a little example of some of the challenges that you work through, and you grow and you learn, and you accomplish. So now, if I had gotten stuck, we would be having a different video altogether of that experience and what I learned and what I should have done differently. But my point is that being alone out here in nature, on our earth, in God's great creation, in an unknown area, there's challenges that I have to overcome. And there's excitement in that, and there's a little bit of fear in that, but overall, it's good for me. So that's one reason why.
Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair, held underwater.
I'm able to disconnect from everything that we define as life, as living, and I'm able to connect with my roots and my heritage and my moral compass, and just spend some time with God. And can you do that without taking a solo off-road trip? Yes, you can. Can you do that in everyday life? Yes, you can. But my foundation and my upbringing is rooted in God and my life being intertwined with nature and with his beautiful creation. And so for me to get away from the day to day and to be out in this beautiful world experiencing God's creation connects me again with God in a way that church can't, people can't, everyday life can't, things can't. It connects me and grounds me and causes me to grow and causes me to be a better person. Doing it even more simplistically gets me back even more so to my roots and to connecting with God in a way that I can't with those things that are surrounding me. So I'm disconnecting myself from my everyday life back at home and from my day-to-day things and the blessings that I have at home, and I'm choosing to just be simple and just be me and God in nature. And that's what
The
drives me.
voice within calling, this heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight.
My point is, I'm really disconnected in a way that's good for me. So hopefully, when I get home, I'm a better person. Hopefully, I'm a stronger person. Hopefully, I'm a nicer, more caring, more gentle, and really just a more grounded person, so that my life is a blessing to others in a way that comes only because I've experienced this blessing around me by being out here. So I'm able to become that blessing to someone else because I've experienced this myself, and this has kind of filled my cup. That's why I come out here by myself. You don't have to do this. You don't have to buy a Subaru and go off-road and car camp and do all this craziness. What is it that you can do to separate yourself from what you define as life and just really connect with God in a way that is going to ultimately change your life? And then do it. And you want to share it? Let me know. Write it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Those who are watching this video would love to see those comments as well. We can all learn from it. It's kind of an unusual video for my channel. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you like the content, some of the photography here that you saw, some of the filmography, and then obviously if you enjoyed some of what I talked about, why don't you consider subscribing and share this video with someone, and then be sure to hit the notification icon because you will be notified as soon as my next video drops, which will be very shortly, and it could even be more about. So until the next video, enjoy your day.